I want to talk to you guys about confidence and talk to you about ways that we can all build more confidence, ways that we can also help deflate our anxiety. Anxiety, a lot of times, comes from a place of being in the unknown, of not knowing what to expect. A lot of times, the unknown can be the trigger for that behavior, right? So when it comes to applying for a promotion, when it comes to applying for a job, when it comes to um, working on yourself, working on a business, comes to your own personal goals, the way that we can feel more confident is knowledge, right? So if you are applying for a promotion for a job, one way to feel more confident in that is to feel like you're not walking in blindly, is to talk to other people who have applied for that promotion or a similar promotion, to talk to them about, hey, what does the interview process look like? What kinds of questions are they asking? Talking to other people about, what should I wear? What should I not wear? What are some good, looking up at the company's website, what are some good questions you can ask? Those things prepare you and make you feel more confident walking into it. It's the same thing for applying for a new job, researching the company, looking at who the key players are before you walk into the building so that you recognize them and know their names. Talking to friends or talking to, if you can, other people who have applied at that job. Maybe researching the company and seeing, do they have websites where people talk about working there? Whatever information you can get. If there is a key certification that you do not have, look it up. See what that certification is, how accessible it is to get, what it actually means. Don't just walk into it and say, I don't really have this certification. Walk in knowing what it is. Can you get it? How accessible is it to you? And what does it mean to have that certification? Can your experience make up for that certification? This is going to make you feel more confident and more qualified. I think the same thing goes with dealing with our own personal, even just anxiety. I've been talking about that word a lot. The more that you know about anxiety, the more able you're going to be able to address your own anxiety. For instance, reading books, looking up, things on the internet that are, evidence-based practices, meditations, things that actually help people for anxiety. Also knowing what is anxiety, trying to figure out what your trigger is or what your triggers are for anxiety. If going to work, driving on a certain highway every single day gives you anxiety because you got in a car accident, 2 years ago, a really bad car accident, look at other routes that you could take, avoid the trigger to get to work. Knowing things like doing a lot of research and knowing that, hey, I have really bad anxiety in the morning. Could it be the caffeine that I'm drinking in the morning? Because I've read online that caffeine can create and cause worsening anxiety. So should I try taking that out of my diet? What other things can I supplement with? Knowing this information can help you. It can help decrease your anxiety, and it can also give you the knowledge that you need to move confidently forward. That way, when you're sitting in a doctor's office and they're saying, have you tried X, Y, and Z for your anxiety? You can say, I have tried all those things and they do not work. Or I've researched and I've read about this medication you want to put me on, doctor, and I'm worried about some of the side effects on me. And so that you have that information and that confidence and that knowledge. This applies to every area of life. If you do not feel confident starting a business, then find a way to get that confidence. One, I will say that the only way to gain experience starting a business is to start a business. A lot of times the only way to gain experience is to do it, right? But what we can do is also help calm down our worries and anxieties by not just researching online, but taking a class. The local college here, I took a social media marketing class for $75. I am looking for a small business, class to take, something that is not unreasonable. I don't need to go to business school, but something that can help me feel more confident by giving me more information, because the reason I'm lacking confidence is simply the unknown. It's not because I'm incapable. It's not because I'm not capable of learning. It's because I just don't know. And so I'm filling that gap with knowledge and information that can help me and guide me. And every day that I do this, that I continue to research and learn more, I am more and more and more confident because I have the answers. And I'm able to see that this is not impossible, that I will have to learn and grow to get to where I'm trying to go, but that I am capable of doing that. And that creates confidence.